Hi everyone, welcome back. It's Financial Fridays. So this week we're going to be talking about evaluating your budget. So a lot of people, my age included, we all have issues with budgeting. We all want to spend more, we want to be entertained, but when it comes down to it at the end of the month, we look back and we go, maybe we spent more than we should have. So I want to give you some tips to help you figure out how to budget and how to handle all of your money. So first step is examining your financial goals. We want to look at your financial goals, both short term and long term. Short term being maybe buying a car right now or looking into buying a house. Long term being retirement or college education for your children. When it comes to examining your financial goals, a lot of the time you need to go do research into how much is it going to cost for my child to go to college? How much should I be putting away? How much should I be saving for these things? So talk to car dealerships, go talk to colleges, do your research on this phase. This phase is specifically just a research phase. You don't have to actually start saving yet. You don't have to take your cash out and hide it away somewhere. This is just figuring out where you stand and what you're wanting. Next step would be to identify your current monthly income and expenses. It's really simple. I do this every month, where I make a small list, just on a sticky note. It can be a larger piece of paper. You don't have to take a lot of time, but make a list of what your income is and what your expenditures are. So a lot of the time, I'll write down where my monthly paychecks are coming in at, what day, what phase, and then I'll also write down how much I spend within the month. This lets me visually see what I'm bringing in and what I'm putting out on this term. So when it comes down to it, I can also decide, is my income able to provide for what I am spending? And then that lets you see where you need to adjust at. So next step would be to evaluate your budget. How I just mentioned that your income should be more than what you're spending. You should not be spending a paycheck as soon as you get it. This is a big step that a lot of people miss because things come up in life. Kids get sick. You have to buy more food. There's random trips that you have to make. Things happen. But that's where the saving phase will come, and we'll talk about that in a minute. In evaluating your budget, you need to make sure that you're not overspending. So set aside a certain percentage of your paycheck every month to go strictly towards food or to go towards bills, things like that. It seems pretty basic, but this is a step that a lot of us miss. The final thing is to monitor your budget. I have some really awesome tips that were given to me as a young adult to figure out how to monitor my budget. Something that was discussed with me was setting up a savings account and every month putting 10 to 20% of my paycheck into that savings account. Eventually, you're going to accumulate 6 months worth of your bills in there. So how I said in the previous step to evaluate your budget, say that you just got a paycheck and one of your kids gets sick or something, or a bill turns out to be more than you thought it was going to be. You now have 6 months worth of bills saved up, so you can go ahead and put that in there and it's not going to affect your checking account or anything else in that case. So when it comes to monitoring your budget, you just need to make sure that you're keeping an eye on stuff and you're setting up savings accounts on the side that you don't take money from. You can have more than one savings account too. I have two because I use one for my bills, which I have 6 months saved up in, and I have one for extra fun things like vacations, all kinds of stuff. But this just helps me reach my goals while also staying in check. Another thing to do that's really good is to make a calendar. I'm just going to show you mine. And just lay out where your things are coming in at, where you're getting paychecks at, where you're going to be spending at, because it helps you see kind of a week by week what you can spend for that week, whether it's in fun or in groceries, etc. So that's our tips on budgeting and saving. I hope you guys enjoyed them. If you have any questions or you want to learn more on more ways to budget, more ways to save money, or where to put your money, come in and talk to us. Make sure to go and look at our other videos as well, and like and share this one, and I'll see you guys next Friday. Bye!